guys, do you know where it's streaming? Is it the sub channel or the?
Yeah. All right, good morning and welcome to the 2023 University of Northern Iowa Homecoming Parade. I'm Rick Coleman and introduce yourself, young woman.
I'm Tara Thomas, so excited to be back with my good friend, Rick Coleman, the sports guy extraordinaire from KWWL, decades in the Cedar Valley, covering all things Panther.
Come on, man, you make me sound old. Decades.
We're so excited to be a part of what is a wonderful event, and what beautiful weather for this incredible weekend that's kicking off here for UNI. Welcome to all of the students, the alums, of course, the community at large, big supporters of UNI across the Cedar Valley and beyond.
And obviously the weather showed up today. I see all these happy faces out here. None happier than the young woman sitting next to me, because I remember in the newsroom, she would always have a blanket if it ever got below 72 degrees in the newsroom. So the weather's very important to her. So obviously she would have rather had Schnack here than myself. But as a sports guy, I'm excited and happy. It's homecoming Saturday, and the Northern Iowa football team is going to put on a show today at the UNI Dome. How many folks are going to be out at the UNI Dome today?
All right, go Panthers. Now, we don't want Schnackenberg here. Whenever the meteorologist shows up, he rains on everyone's parade. I don't know why that happened. So I'm glad he's a no-show today, Mr. Coleman.
Yeah, well, we're definitely in the house today, and it's great to see all this purple and gold. I'm wearing my purple and gold today. How about that? You know, some guy walked up to me today and said, "Where's Iowa today?" Well, I don't know where Iowa is. I know where Northern Iowa is today. They're in Cedar Falls, and I'm in Cedar Falls.
Absolutely. We love Panther Country, and today everyone's wearing their purple and gold far and wide, proud of UNI's incredible tradition of sports, but also academics. We have to get a shout out. David Wilson, Trayer native, what a donation, $25 million, the new College of Business named after him. What an incredible investment from an alum that hit it big with automotive dealerships out west, a native of North Tama High School who is a proud UNI grad.
In Trayer. And here we got the first float coming through, the University of Northern Iowa, the campus police. All right. Anytime I hear that sound, I get nervous though, you know?
We should mention that we just saw a group of future business students from DECA at Cedar Falls High School. They were carrying the parade banner, and again, that's going to be part of the David W. Wilson College of Business with its new moniker. So a $25 million donation that we've been heralding announced yesterday.
And we have the ROTC Color Guard rolling through. This UNI Army Reserve Officer Training Corps Color Guard, housed with the Department of Military Science and doing a great job on the campus of UNI.
Yeah, that Panther Battalion is one of the top Army ROTC programs in the Midwest. Next up, we have the UNI SUSA Military Science Department following the Color Guard, Panther Battalion cadets, and a light medium tactical vehicle. That's the 1st 133rd Infantry Battalion out of Waterloo. And those students are training to be leaders in military development and, of course, the career preparation that comes with the ROTC. Always great to see that junior training happening for our Army.
And we have these guys that have served us. The Veterans Association, UNI Veterans Association, a student-led organization serving military-affiliated students, but open to all students on campus. The UNI VA focuses on providing education benefits, mental health support.
You can hear the sirens. It's the first responders, the proud Cedar Falls Fire Department, a parade mainstay, and of course a crowd favorite, one of our Cedar Falls fire trucks. Thanks to all the men and women who continue to protect and serve our community every day.
And the Panther Marching Band. Bring it home. Hundreds of students of all majors from across UNI campus come together to form our next entry, the UNI Panther Marching Band, which is led by Justin Mertz.
Let's take a listen. That baton twirling is impressive, Rick. Lots of girls making up the UNI marching band. Always nice to see.
Women power. Come on, guys, show up. We'll be seeing this outstanding band later at the UNI Dome.
Our next group formed in 1976, representing UNI at Panther Athletic events ever since. It is the UNI dance team. Give it up for these young ladies.
All right, congratulations, girl. You dressed warm today. That's smart. That's a smart dance team. And then leading the homecoming parade this year is our Grand Marshal, Judy Finkelstein. The 2-year program she took in kindergarten primary education at the Iowa State Teachers College from 1950 to 1952. Amazing. The rock-solid foundation for the almost 55-year teaching career, which culminated with her becoming a full professor at the College of Education, Department of Curriculum at the University of Northern Iowa.
And she was joined by Colleen Mulholland, Dean of UNI's College of Education. Next up, it's UNI President Mark Nook and Cheryl. Hi there.
All right, you got to mention Cheryl. That's the better half. Great to see you, President Nook.
He is UNI's 11th president with his wife Cheryl. They are originally from Holstein, Iowa, and President Nook served UNI for the past 6 years.
Iowa proud. We're also honoring some special educators in this year's dignitary lineup. The next vehicles carry some of Gold Star teachers honored for their dedication and work at the Iowa classrooms. UNI values teachers and education and wants to honor those who exemplify the teaching profession. Our first Gold Star teacher, Adam Boltz, who teaches English at Dunkerton High School.
Next up, it's Christina Cortez, a Gold Star teacher teaching Spanish at Hudson High School.
And next after her, Rashana Greer. Riding in our third vehicle, we have Rashana Greer. She is a kindergarten teacher at Orange Elementary.
Following Rashana, we have the next Gold Star teacher, Brenna Griffin. Such a great program that McElroy Trust does every year to honor these very deserving educators across the area. Brenna Griffin is an English teacher at Cedar Falls High School. Congratulations for being added to the ranks of the Gold Star honorees.
And I think you know this next teacher, Joellen Priest.
Pruis. Mrs. Pruis taught both of my children at Hoover Middle School. We love Joellen. She's a favorite 6th grade math teacher to so many students. She's riding alongside another Waterloo Schools educator, Ann Schreck. Ann's a literacy strategist at Irving Elementary. Great to see you, ladies.
And coming after that, Team TCTK, Office of Universities Relations.
No, first we have this UNI Athletics group. You know them from the striped overalls. UNI Athletics provides an opportunity for student athletes through quality learning experiences and competition. 17 Division I sports programs, all competing at a championship level. We love our athletes.
And they come in bunches, don't they? Outstanding young athletes. And then it's the UNI Student Sustainability Committee. The UNI Student Sustainability Committee Engagement Committee strives.
Wait, I think we have our mascot team coming up. Team TC and TK, courtesy of the Office of University Relations. This is the epitome of Panther Country, a collab between Applied Engineering and Tech Management and Graphic Tech at UNI, as well as Buckeye Corrugated. We're showing off TC and TK. A recent poll on Twitter, everyone thinks they're sister and brother. TC,
Well, are they their husband and wife, boyfriend or girlfriend? What are they?
They are boasting that UNI Panthers are the baddest cats in the valley.
Right.
Get your t-shirt available for a limited time at the UNI bookstore in Raygun. And next up, look at them, UNI Cheer, Rick.
UNI Cheer are joined by the UNI Cheer Group, known for creating an exciting game day atmosphere for the crowd at all kinds of sporting events. You can catch them cheering on the UNI Panthers. And then it's the UNI Sustainability.
Yes, here they come. The Engagement Committee for UNI Student Sustainability, striving to embody core values here at the University of Sustainability, raising awareness, engaging students, and working to solve sustainability issues across campus. And this group actively engages all members to make the campus more efficient and environmentally resilient. Way to go.
I need you at my house, okay, to make things go a little more efficient.
Look at this. Transfer Academy and Involvement Group. This group is a student organization dedicated to assisting transfer students as they transition to UNI while providing a community of support. They hold bi-weekly meetings throughout the year, and they were honored with special recognition. Way to be enthusiastic. They were honored as Student Organization of the Year this past April at the Student Leadership Awards. Congratulations to TAG, Transfer Advocacy and Involvement Group. We have a little gap here in the parade.
I
Rick.
know. Some were moving quicker than others.
This has been great so far. We just want to thank everybody again for giving Rick Coleman, KWWL's sports director, and myself, a washed-up ex-news anchor from KWWL, a chance to come out today and celebrate what is an incredible and fun homecoming.
She's not washed up. She's a career woman. She likes to try on different challenges. And I'm wondering what's going to be the next challenge. You going to run for mayor or governor of our state, or something? You going to go into politics?
Another washed-up news anchor who replaced me, Amanda Goodman, she and I have had an unexpected opportunity to share stories of professional women and empowerment across Eastern Iowa. It's a faith and four-letter word speaking tour that we're excited to be on. So we hope you can make one of the shows, but you're always working.
I know. I mean, I know there's a lot of energy at those shows. I know there's a lot of passion. So I've got to make time. I think
I
in the
know.
future.
Now tell us how many years you've been at KWWL.
Let's see. I'm working on my 37th year.
Wow. Started back in high school. You were
well,
bagging
actually,
groceries.
if you're going to go back to high school, that was 1980. So I've been doing it for a while, but I love this area. I love this community, and I can't think of doing anything else.
Well, it's been wonderful to have your longevity and knowledge, and then obviously being an athlete yourself, you were able to transition that into sports broadcasting. It's been an evolving field, but one that's nice to sustain with local sports coverage because the families appreciate
people are
it.
passionate about athletics, about their kids, and so it's always great to be involved in something like that. And now we're getting caught up.
Here comes it looks like this lonely golf cart. That's okay. It's an important one. The Office of Financial Aid and Scholarships.
Exactly.
That's a big one, okay?
It's important. Then we have diversity, inclusion, and social justice.
Yes, we want to acknowledge
Give them a hand.
This group. They are housed at the Center for Multicultural Education, CME, as it's known. The CME provides a place for students of all backgrounds to learn about the rich tapestry of humanity.
And then it's the UNI Dose.
Unidose. Love that.
Unidose.
Unidose is a select ethnic group promoting culture, inclusivity, and an understanding of the Latinx community. At UNI, the group works hard to provide students with a variety of events all year to meet new people, get involved, have fun, and most importantly, feel supported for all of our students of color navigating college. And here's another gap. A gentleman is running down the street to cross. Hello there.
He just wants to get to his family.
So let's talk about your history covering UNI. Again, over the years, you've seen some incredible athletes go on to professional level athletics. Any stories or standouts that come to mind?
Well, I go back, watching UNI athletics when Terry Allen was a quarterback at the University of Northern Iowa, and I got involved just watching some of the young, I was a young athlete myself, getting a chance to see those guys perform, and then watching them become coaches. Mark Farley was a great linebacker here, when I started working at KWWL, became a linebackers coach for the University of Northern Iowa, and I could see that he had a pathway to become a head coach. So, I've watched a lot of different, I watched a lot of people evolve into different places here. Tanya Warren, who was an assistant coach for a long time, and became now a great, we're going to see her team come through here shortly, become a great head coach, and she learned a lot of the things that she's applying today here at the University of Northern Iowa.
You've also seen how the basketball program has evolved to national prominence. I mean, when we think back to Ali Farouk-Manesh and how those
I was at that Sweet 16 game in Oklahoma City, watching him hit that shot right in front of me. Actually, it was exciting. But and see a small university play on that big stage, upsetting Kansas, the #1 seed in the overall tournament, was amazing. Now I think we have a group coming up, a fraternity coming up here.
Here comes the Black Student Union. It is a safe space for students of color striving to create fun and engaging events for all on campus, preserving African American culture here at the University of Northern Iowa by educating their peers, as well as influencing the retention rate of African American students through social involvement. And get this, UNI's Black Student Union is celebrating 50 years as an organization. So congratulations.
They threw me off because they're wearing Omega Psi Phi colors. Gentlemen, are you Qs or are you Black Student Union? All right, go ahead and do your thing. Dance for us. You got the stage. All right, I think we saw history made here in Cedar Falls, Iowa. Omega Psi Phi.
Thank you to the Black Student Union and to the gentleman putting on a performance that proves that when you're in college, you're much more flexible than us, right?
Good to see you too. You guys looking beautiful. All right.
And we mentioned this group earlier, but here's the official parade entry for UNIDOS, this select ethnic group, again promoting culture, inclusivity, and an understanding of the Latinx community. And this group is working hard to provide students with a variety of events all year to get involved, have fun, and feel supported. Thank you, UNIDOS.
And we also have the International Student Promoters rolling through. As a group of highly motivated students with international educational interests seek to promote UNI to prospective international students.
Yeah, Carlos Frazier is leading the crew here. Nice to see you guys.
Close. How you feeling, Close? You looking nice on that bike.
Next up, we have UNI Proud, an on-campus student-run LGBTQ organization with the goal of creating a safe space for LGBTQ students and allies. The group meets every Monday in the Rod Library Makerspace. Oh, this is the... Is this the international? I think this is the international group. Yep. International Student Promoters. We're catching up here.
All right.
30 students from 13 countries representing international students, playing a major role in assuring incoming international students feel welcomed right here in the Cedar Valley.
Okay, now we have
Cedar River Experience
Cedar River
Committee
Experience
making
Committee.
waves.
Is directed to raise corporate and individual funds for the ongoing Cedar River Experience Project.
And this committee wants to increase knowledge of the city's project, which is to make this a water sports destination through the Cedar River here, providing tubing, kayaking, and canoeing. Okay, he's funny. He's saying he's not supposed to be in this parade. He's looking for the river. Thank you to the Cedar River Experience Committee for supporting water recreation. Next up.
Okay, Noreen Hall. It's Noreen
Hall.
Noreen Hall is
All
a
right.
traditional resident hall built in 1967 that sits on the south side of the campus as a part of the quads. It is an anti-gender dorm, all gender dorm, I should say. Not anti, it's all. It's all inclusive, baby. Where students primarily live in double rooms with a roommate who may be of the same or a different gender.
Okay, times have changed, Rick,
It's
since we
beautiful,
were in
though.
college.
It's all
Yeah.
beautiful. All love.
Hageman Activities Board, next up. All right, Hageman. They're made up of every resident who lives in Hageman Hall, and this executive board plans a variety of events for the building to make the most out of your campus experience. Look at that. Love that they have that big hat. They look like a fun group.
Yes, they do. And is this the Writers Activity Board? Yes. Plans and creates fun events for all residents of Ryder Hall. The executive team is made up of Ryder student leaders who proudly represent Ryder Hall and the University of Northern Iowa.
And let's not forget Paul
That's
Binder
right.
Programming Board, straight out of Binder Hall. This on-campus student org is responsible for creating community through programming in Binder Hall. This organization has engaged the community with a wide variety of programs: Grocery Bingo, Terror in the Towers, the Binder Beach Bonanza, and more. And those are the Binder Bandits who just went by.
And let's congratulate the Dancer Activities and Recreation team. They won the Presidential Award. Give it up for them. Dancer Hall, part of the Towers, was built in 1969 and stands 12 stories tall on the north side of campus, one of UNI's traditional residence halls. It houses a mix of first-year and upper division students and is home to the President's Award winners.
All right, next up we have the Shoal Stagecoach is rolling in, courtesy of the Shoal Activities Board. Shoal Hall was built in 1964, sits on the south side of campus, part of the quads. It's another traditional residence hall offering a home to a mix of first-year and upper division students. Thank you to the Shoal Activities Board.
Coming through next is Lothar Residence Hall. Old MC Lothar had a family, E-I-E-I-O, they say. And on that farm, there were 304 residents, 8 RAs, 4 DAs, 1 AA. Is that Alcohol Anonymous? 1 RLC, and 1 Activities Board. E-I-E-I-O. Live, laugh, Lothar.
Panther Village Activities Board is up next. The group provides welcoming and inclusive events for residents in the Panther Village. Their goals are to create a strong community and a safe space for residents to get to know one another.
And we're right in front of the Hurling Hatchet, and that's the float that's coming through next. Each location of Hurling Hatchet was dedicated, or has been dedicated, axe throwing lanes and experts to teach you how to throw an axe. Can you show me how to throw one?
It's
Let
a
me
fun
see,
place.
guys. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Bullseye.
UNI would like to thank Hurling Hatchet for providing all the, what does this say? Internet and power. Thank you for the parade live stream.
Next up, we all know this, High V.
Hey, how are you, Randy?
High V. I'll be there. I'll be there later. Okay, I need to pick up some groceries.
Here we have the Northern Iowa Student Government, serving as the central governing body for all students at UNI. NISG represents students in the affairs of the student body and the student body in matters concerning the university and non-university communities. Here comes our friends at Koloff Media, 93.5 The Mix.
Hey, what's up?
It's Scott. It's our good friend Scott Finsloff,
Scott.
longtime
Scott
radio
Finsloff.
voice. Catch football
Yeah.
and men's basketball on 93.5 The Mix and volleyball and women's basketball and 106.5 Corn Country.
He is the man.
All right, another little gap here. Okay, let's talk more about your time here in the Cedar Valley. So over the
Come
years,
on, you know I don't want to put my business on the streets.
so over the years covering sports, how has athletics changed? I mean, you've seen now with these NIL deals, the transfer
Yeah.
portal. It's got to be tough for these college coaches because you want to not just attract but retain these athletes.
Exactly. And it's changed a lot throughout the country, major universities. I won't name them, even the state of Iowa. But, you know, here at UNI, a lot of these kids still come to play the sport and to get their education. And that's one of the great things about, you know, covering. I mean, obviously you want a little finance to help out with some of the external things that take place outside of school. But for the most part, these kids are here to play. You know, just like a D3 or a D2. You know, they come here because of the coaches and because of the atmosphere and because of the opportunity to win.
Absolutely. Next up, we have the Coca-Cola float entry here. Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling is the exclusive beverage
And they're doing
provider.
it in purple, see?
Look at that.
I mean,
Very
usually
nice.
I'm looking at Coca-Cola, I'm thinking of a splash of red.
Absolutely.
All
Oh,
right, they
they're
giving
bringing
out
you
free
some
six-packs?
Coke here. All right. Coke takes great pride in its partnership as the beverage provider exclusive to the University of Northern Iowa.
All
Oh,
right.
they've got candy.
And next up, we have Uprising Magazine. Uprising Magazine is a student-run fashion, social justice, and pop culture magazine that is well known for its contributions to the campus community. Be sure to check out their newest issue coming out on November 13th, Uprising.
Awesome. University of Northern Iowa's Spectrum Project is up next. The Spectrum Project is a volunteer program providing an art, dance, drama, and music experience for children with differing abilities. Great program. Thank you, Spectrum, for all you do.
And here the award-winning team for the best use of theme. The University of Northern Iowa Dance Marathon is the largest student-run organization on UNI's campus. They raise money for the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital and Children's Miracle Network.
Such
Give
a
it
great
up.
event. Thank you for all you do, Dance Marathon. University of Northern Iowa Best Buddies program is coming up next, dedicated to establishing a global volunteer movement that creates opportunities for one-to-one friendships, integrated employment, leadership, and inclusiveness for those living with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Best Buddies is building friendships through bi-monthly events and activities with college students and people in the community. We love Best Buddies. What a great organization.
Best Buddies, baby. All right, you guys looking good today.
Nice to see you.
Next up is Shine On. It's a nonprofit dance organization that connects college students with buddies from K-12 grade of abilities, of all abilities. They are creating an inclusive and accessible community through dance. Dance!
Let's see
Dance,
some
dance,
moves.
dance.
Come on,
Yes,
Shine On.
Yes.
All right. That's so great to see, and more enthusiasm coming courtesy of, this is going to be a loud group, Rick. Sparkles Cheer.
Oh, no.
Sparkles
Here we go.
Cheerleading is an inclusive cheerleading team for children with disabilities from all around the Cedar Valley. They perform at multiple basketball games as well as dance marathon and have fun with annual Halloween and Christmas parties.
All right. Go ahead, Sparkle. Keep
Nice
sparkling,
job.
girls.
In my Sparkles Cheer era. That's a nod to the Swifties on that float.
Here we have the Alpha Sigma Tau. Tau is one of the 5 sorority chapters on UNI campus. Their core values are graciousness, respect, intellect, connections, and excellence. Give it up for these women.
Next up is Alpha Zeta Delta, valuing service, sisterhood, knowledge, and leadership. Alpha Zeta Delta just finished having a successful philanthropy week where they gathered donations to support the Cedar Valley Angels, helping children and families in the foster care system. Way to give back, Alpha Z.
And then we have Alpha Phi. Alpha Phi is a sorority on campus established in 1872. I think Ron Steele was born that year. No, I'm just joking. Their philanthropy is the Alpha Phi Foundation, which supports women's heart health.
Let's give it up for Gamma Phi Beta. These Gamma girls aim to build confident women of character who make a difference in the world around us. Their philanthropic partner is Girls on the Run, and their Moonball fundraiser annually is coming up this month. Way to go, Gamma Phi Beta.
And then, it doesn't look like a float to me, is the Green Dodge Challenger. Our next entry brought to you by a passion for customization and a love for the Dodge Challenger. Look at that cat behind the wheel, man.
Nice, nice. This iconic muscle car brings together a community of individuals dedicated to preserving their heritage and pushing the boundaries of customization.
Three House, a collaborative campus ministries group located across from the President's House on College Hill since 1921, is a safe place for students and young adults to explore their faith, learn from Jesus' teachings, and be an intentional community.
Basic is up next, a college and adult worship community existing to unite people in the name of Jesus and invite them to join the work he's doing to bless a broken world. All are welcome to Basic.
And the best use of theme for a business, St. Stephen's the Witness Catholic Student Center. They come in cowboy hats, but this Catholic Student Center is a place that welcomes all students throughout the area. The group hosts weekly social and spiritual events and is a place for students to come relax away from the demands of the school year.
I like this, a little two-step in here from the Witness Catholic Student Center. Next up, our friends at Town Square Media. K92.3 is the Cedar Valley's #1 new country station, and your home for the K Country Morning Show with Gabe and Carrie. Nice to see you guys.
Hey, you got to sing if you're going to roll through here. And then we have the...
Hi, nice to see you.
All right, Campus Activities Board. CAB, the UNI Campus Activities Board, or CAB for short, is the student-run event programming organization known for hosting fun events throughout the semester, like Casino Night. It's a great organization and a lot of fun. CAB.
Our next entry, winning the best use of theme for a UNI department. Let's give it up for Business and Community Services. At UNI, that's a collection of 12 unique outreach programs with a mission to build a better Iowa through entrepreneurship, education, business innovation, and sustainability. Rick, they said this ain't their first rodeo.
You look good in those rodeo pants.
Riding the hay bales. We love it. Ooh, look at these. Thank you. All right.
Treats too.
Got a horse brigade here. Congratulations.
Next up, we have UNI Women in Business. UNI Women in Business is a student organization dedicated to creating a community that fosters development and professional experiences. The group has almost 100 members and is open to all majors. Give it up. UNI Women in Business.
Such a great group. They're great. I've had the privilege of speaking to that group. Future leaders right there. We've got UNI's National Student Speech Language Hearing Association. This is an organization led by undergrad and grad students interested in a career, such an important field, speech language pathology or audiology, and these members have the opportunity to hear monthly speakers related to their field, and they have all chapter meetings and then attend a variety of events throughout the year.
Next up, Nonprofit Leadership Alliance is a national alliance of colleges, universities, and nonprofits. Its mission is to strengthen the social sector with a talented and prepared workforce.
We have a little gap here in the parade. I want to give a shout out to the University Relations Department. Pete Morris, Adam Amdor, doing an incredible job leading the team of University Relations as they promote the district, or the campus rather, and the school far and wide. I've been so impressed. If you want to follow them on social media, they're always sharing incredible content from videos to interviews and just really showcasing all the university has to offer, not just in academics, but of course in quality of life. Quality of life, like you said, a lot of kids come here and they enjoy the feeling of community.
And usually Pete Morris is here with us. Condolences to his family, lost his mother in the past few days, so we want to give blessings to him and his family and pray for them. But Adam Amdor, you know, he worked with us at KWWL TV as a producer, assignment editor, a management on the news staff, and he's still in my ear right behind me telling me what to do as a producer.
Yeah.
But he's doing great things here at the University of
Northern Iowa. He really is.
He's
a UNI alum himself, and so he's enjoying working for his alma mater. And we should also mention that for so many people, this is a reunion of sorts. You know, the homecoming is a chance to come home and visit where they attended college. And what we found over the years working in the area, so many families are not Waterloo or Cedar Falls natives, but they came to UNI. They found that this Cedar Valley offered the quality of life that they wanted to start a family in, and they've stuck around and stayed.
Exactly. I ran into a guy today who was graduated back in 1973, 50 years ago. He came back and he ran into one of his professors from that era. I mean, that just came back, just was in town. And it's amazing that the connections you make just coming back home and reconnecting, like you say, with family and people that were an important part of your life at one time.
Yeah, you never forget those people, the college professors that planted something in your mind that served you well later in your career life that, you know, comes back to you sometimes decades later. We should mention the incredible history of UNI as a college for teachers. When I think of all my time in the Waterloo schools, each year we would hire as many as 100 new teachers in that district, and the vast majority of them were University of Northern Iowa graduates. So I always tell young people, if you go into education, if you don't want to leave the Cedar Valley, there's always going to be a place for you because there's always new teaching opportunities every year.
And there are. I mean, my son recently got married within the last year, and he got married to a UNI graduate who was a teacher.
Ellie.
And Ellie, yes, Ellie Coleman, carrying my great name. No, I'm just teasing, but no, she was in great demand, and right now she's working out in the Phoenix, Arizona area, hoping one day to get back here to Iowa.
And we should mention that you have children that were a part of UNI's community. Didn't you have a son or daughter that went here?
Yeah, no? I had a son, Daryl.
Yeah, right,
yeah,
Daryl,
he graduated from
who went
here.
on to do. He's been doing great things.
He went to Price Lab. He was the last class at Price Lab School in Cedar Falls, and now he's back. He's actually out in Phoenix, but he's back in the area right now doing some work, some freelance work.
Our group that you may be able to hear in the distance that's approaching is a lively bunch. It is the UNI, and I hope I don't mispronounce this, Bateria de Samba student organization and music course at UNI. And get this, you're going to love this. They are devoted to studying the music of Brazil.
Wow.
This is the style of music found in Carnaval. Hey, you've been to Carnaval.
Yeah, I know. I've never been to Carnaval. I've been to Rio, but I've never been to Carnaval.
I knew you've been down there before on vacation. It's the style of music found during Mardi Gras in Rio and other cities in Brazil. Let's take a listen.
samba.
That was so
They know how to
great.
get the party started. Awesome work. And next up we have Panther Esports. It's a continuously growing community full of people who like playing video games, whether that's casually or competitively.
It's amazing. Gaming is one of the fastest growing sports nationally that is now translating into college scholarships and high level competition at the college level. So kids, if you're in the basement gaming, you may have a future and a scholarship waiting for you. Thank you to the Panther Esports. What a great parade. Over 80 entries in this. Oh, look, we have a queen, a Pokemon queen, I believe. No. Princess Peach. Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you.
Hey,
All right, Panther Tabletop Gaming.
thank you.
Based out of the Mocker
Yeah.
Union Game Room. It's a big deal. Along with partner organization Panther Esports, Tabletop Gaming provides students with a chance to engage in trading card games, board games, and tabletop-based role-playing. All right, Panther Tabletop.
And next up, the Cedar Bend Humane Society. Been around since 1910. The Cedar Bend Humane Society has been on a mission to help homeless pets of Black Hawk County. Adopt your next furry friend from the Cedar Valley Humane Society. Cedar Bend Humane Society. Cedar Bend Humane Society.
That's great. Always a furry friend waiting for a good home. They would love to see you, and they appreciate your support. And it is campaign season, Rick, so you know what that means. We're going to see
Yeah.
some candidates that
That's
are part
right.
of
Here they
today's
come.
parade.
I wonder why they put them at the end of the parade.
At least they're not behind any horses. Our first city council at-large candidate is Pat McElhaney. How do I say that, Adam? McElhaney? All right.
McElhaney.
McElhaney,
Big Mac.
an at-large candidate for city council, works at UNI. He is usually the one behind the camera filming the parade.
All right, he's
Pat.
out in front, waving the flag.
Very
Big Mac.
nice.
Good luck, Pat McElhaney, for city council. Next up is Senator Eric Giddens. Senator Eric Giddens proudly represents Cedar Falls, Hudson, Evansdale, Elk Run Heights, Gilbertville, LaPorte City, Dysart, and Traer in the Iowa Senate.
Here's our friend Bob Kressig.
Bob.
Nice to see you, Bob.
Hey, Bob. How you doing? All right, sir. You got the purple on today. All right.
All right, as part of Giddens for Iowa, his son Henry is a freshman at UNI. He's majoring in jazz studies, so Senator Giddens is a proud UNI dad. And coming in next is Gabe Grothaus for council.
Grodhouse is a proud UNI alum running for Cedar Falls Ward 4 council seat, which includes most of the university. Hey, buddy. All right.
Gabe says the best is yet to come.
Vote for Grothaus.
Our friend Danny Loddick is running for Cedar Falls mayor, a lifelong CF resident and UNI alum. He has founded and led several businesses and community initiatives in the Cedar Valley. His all-in work ethic and commitment to community have earned him a reputation as a trusted leader, and his passion for what Cedar Falls and UNI could accomplish together is what has inspired him to run for Cedar Falls mayor.
Hilltop Media. I don't think you guys are running for anything, are you? It's UNI's very own campus production company. The organization is perfect for those who are interested in video production, whether that's behind or in front of the camera.
Orchesis Dance Company is next. It is the oldest student organization on UNI's campus, founded in 1926. Orchesis is a pre-professional dance company. It allows college students to continue training in a wide variety of dance styles. Let's see some moves here, girls.
All right, talk about moves. The Movement is a multicultural dance team. They aim to create a safe space for students to express themselves.
And right
through
behind
dance.
the movement is, our Judge's Choice entry, the UNI Varsity Glee Club.
All right.
A tenor-based, non-auditioned choir singing a wide variety of music from all sorts of cultures. They're especially known for their annual Christmas variety shows and their biennial international tours. Congrats to the Varsity Glee Club.
And then it's the Panther Ambassadors, a select group of 60 volunteer UNI students who share their experiences of everything from academics to student life and provide a personal outlook on the university.
That wraps up today's homecoming parade. Rick, it's been an honor and a pleasure to be alongside my good friend.
Honor, you're my friend. It's not an honor, it's love.
This was so fun. And another thank you to everybody who helped make this parade possible, all the good folks behind the cameras and doing the camera audio work today. We appreciate the opportunity to share in this fun experience.
And this was my third one. It was also, I was excited when I heard you'd be here, and I'm glad that we got through it.
Absolutely.
This early in the morning.
Have a great homecoming weekend, and go Panthers.
Go Panthers. Let's get to the Dome. Cheer on the Panthers.